Howdy, travelers from afar. Welcome to probably my first and probably last yapping stream. It's totally not an April's Fool's. No, but actually it's. Uh, so I was planning to do something else today. Like usually, whenever April 1st comes, I have a game prepared with something going on in it, whether it's Google translated stuff or Cursed Halo. However, that totally skipped my mind this year. So I don't actually have any such things prepared. But last night I was talking to to another streamer friend in chat about translation errors in French. And I did remember a website that people post their they post the bad translations that they've found, and that's pretty much it for me. That is the subject of today's yapping stream. I'm gonna be looking at those translations, and I will be giving them back to you. Though I'm wondering if I should wait before I do that, like wait for more people to show up. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit. But then what do I do instead? I've opened OSRS, I guess. Okay, yeah, I'll put it to later instead. And for now, I'll just do this. And let's get to a game while we wait. Hey, I just actually want more people to show up because there's not really much that's gonna happen if I'm not very good at talking alone, so to speak. Alright, I guess I should go do some exploring. Need to get my claw. Ah! The miss. 2 misses in a row. I could have gotten a pretty good time if I got a good hit last here. Yeah, I don't think I would have beat the 40 though. Still jumped. I'm only missing 1 item from this guy. From this boss. And I have to grow another one each time. What do I do now? Contracts, I guess.
Farming contract completed.
Ah, right. I didn't think Sea Engineer had notifications for this. Celostrus.
Farming contract completed.
Just 1. Okay, Torstal. Plant some new things. Turn Celostrus into battle stats. Hey, I got my dorsal seed back. Right. I honestly don't know what to do. I got it. Let's open crystal keys. Enhanced crystal keys, rather. We've accumulated a good bit of them. Should probably use less keys. Per inventory, because I can get a bunch of runite ores. Seven, I guess? Can probably just go back to the crafting guild. Yeah, that's a much faster run. A much faster run. Yapping later? Less. Yes. Howdy, Kolya. How goes it? So I want to do something, but... Like, yeah, I have something prepared later, but, like... I didn't want to start when there's nobody here. I'm not very good at yapping alone. I'm doing alright myself. But yeah, basically, I got the idea last night. And we would be looking at failed translations from French to English. No, from English to French. So basically, there's a website that I looked at back in the day that people would put their bad translations on there that they find. Basically, I look at them and then I retranslate what's written back into English. Usually I have something planned during April 1st, but I failed to prepare this year. So that's what I have later. Prepping nothing but Melon Dune. Nah. I got too many key teeth. Or a personal doom surgery. Yeah, that's usually not something pleasant. Oh. I went and forgot to improve my keys. Spinal surgery at the end of the month. Oh. Oh. I see. Going to, like, hardware stores to find stuff like trash grabbers. Ah. This runite ore drop is evil. It's not noted runite ores. Won't be able to bend down, so I need something. So if I let drop something, need something. Yeah. That is a smart thing to do. It helps to not have cats either, because they will make things fall. Ah. Ah. Second time playing Leagues in a hospital-like setting. You will know, you will always know how to make prayer pots now. Wait, what's this? Okay. Yeah, I certainly do. The way it was worded, I'm sorry, but it just screamed bot to me. What do I do now, though? I'm starting to have a lot of stuff to send to Maine. Yeah, over 100 mil. Why do I have so many tiaras? What are you doing? I was opening some crystal keys, but now I'm done, so I'm not too sure what to do now. What's my Slayer? Abyssal Demons. Some Sire, I guess. I need shadow spells. I guess the Leviathan, I also use shadow spells for. Thank you for the streamer care package. Oh, whoops. No, I have to do add new setup. So now when I do this, it lets me see everything that I need to for my inventory. And I didn't fill the food because it's going to vary. Right, I start with the bow. A new title, Lord. Might I suggest, my lord? Eh? But yes, I shall change the title. Congratulations on becoming the new champion, Lord. Alright, I have to log it in here as well. Last time was on the December 18th. Should I just say Lord, or should I say Lord Colia? Because both could be valid. Lord Colia? Very well. Howdy, Blushy. Yes, finally some OSRS content. I was meant to yap, but I'm waiting for a bit more people to show up. No. How goes it? But yeah, in a bit, we're gonna go see some failed French translations into English. Yeah, this boss isn't too bad to be. Well, except when he hits you for 22 when you're protecting melee. Then that feels bad. Or when you miss the respiratory system. The game is a bit loud. Oh, yeah, I think it's the music mostly. No, it's just the music in here that's a bit loud. Oh, I forgot to switch to range. Abyssal creatures tend to be pretty disgusting, yes. In fact, I think this entire place is considered the Abyssal Sire for the purposes of this enemy. Like, these are actually part of it. And so, what I'm doing is I'm casting a shadow spell so that it blinds him, and then I take care of his, systems. And he gets off his throne. Ah, I know what I'm missing. I don't have an anti-poison. But yeah, whenever he does that, it feels bad. Like, I got hit a 19 here despite protecting correctly. And when this part of the fight lasts long too, it can be a bit annoying. I was gonna think about what to buy tomorrow, Friday, and Monday, as the stores are closed. Oh yeah, the stores would be closed at those days. Yeah, I have to be careful because this thing spawning underneath me can poison me. And the sire will throw them at the worst times possible. Not my favorite boss, but they made it better. It was a lot worse before. Alright, I got a space, I'll take it. +1 ashes. But yeah, before you had to wait for the sire to arrive God damn it, 26. You had to wait for the sire to arrive in front of you before being able to deal any sort of damage to it. And he would also walk much slower. Now I have to eat up a little bit. Like, he was walking 1 tile instead of 2. But now he can hit it while he's walking right here. And although you deal half damage, that's still more than 0 that we had before. Bossing on leagues on a tablet will be a nightmare again. Oh god. At least it's a tablet, so you have a bigger screen. Alright, so crash course on Abyssal Sire. Wait until you have a Scorching Bow and an Emberlight. Actually, I don't think everyone can get the Emberlight, but... So wait until you have at least a Scorching Bow. Did it just say respiratory system? Indeed it did. You have to stab out its lungs. They're right here. There's actually a bug with them. So if you don't cast your shadow spell on the Sire, and you start attacking the system with a Scorching Bow, you will get experience as if you dealt max damage, but you'll only deal 3. And remember the boss name, the rat in that ogre. Scarius the Rat King. Bryophyta. Ow. Oops. Oh, nice. Got chili potatoes for healing. But yeah, those bosses aren't too bad. Oops. My original plan for today was to prepare a bunch of meme sounds to put into the game through the Sound Swapper plugin. But I forgot to prepare until now. I was gonna change things like the diamond crossbow effect to falling metal pipe. But by the time it was April Fool's, I had not thought about what I was supposed to do. I wonder in which you have the most experience. I'm not sure. Might be strength. No, hit points is in the lead. Hit points has 1. Cannonball. An Iron Man's lifeblood. I have enough prayer to do one more fight. Not bad. You know, I'm curious what my other task is. The other is neck rails. Okay, I'm going to have to adjust the Abyssal Sire setup. This plugin is actually super useful. So, like, whenever I want to, let's say, do TOA, I can check at all the items I'll need, and then I can grab it directly from my bank. Like, I don't have to go to multiple tabs, it all groups it here. And I can, say, grab it all like this. Saves a lot of time. Good lord, I have 700 Onyx bolts. Just this 100 isn't enchanted. How many bolt tips do I have? 67. Is that a lot? Yes, it is at least 5.6 mil worth of bolts. Because these are actually really good for alchemy. Because they're worth 9,000 each. Got 5 dragon cannon barrel. I should probably grant exchange 3 of them. I think I'm just gonna finish the task by bursting. Was I always forgetting to bring that? Right, I put the smoke in Abyssal Sire, even though I don't use smoke spells, because it forces me to use boss names. And I need my Soul Bearer, which somehow was not here. And I forgot to grab my darts. Oh, howdy, Greg. How goes it?
Sakuko Peak Sakuko Love Sakuko Wiggle.
Thank you for the 44 months. Of course, there's gonna be someone here. Wait, what? Oh, they're aggroing the other guy. Cool. Now I have to find a free world. Which is an annoying task for this place. At this rate, it's gonna be faster for me to finish my task at Sire. Forgot I was toasting, so I got jump scared. Ah. Why is this one not attacking me? Get back here. Right now, well, I'm just scrambling around, really. But I do want to get an imbued card, so I have to do Slayer. And while this isn't the best task to get a imbued card from, it's not a bad one. The holy grail of hard tasks being Araxites. These are super annoying because they teleport you to a place where enemies de-aggro. And while there exists a scroll to prevent that from happening, it's wilderness locked. And I have tried farming it. I'm 3 times dry and I don't have it, so I stopped. Because it also happens to be in the worst place in the game. The worst place in the wilderness. And the enemies that are there, they cast Teleblock on you. So if a PKer shows up, they don't have to cast Teleblock. They can just get you. So it's like, well... It's multi-combat, so they always arrive in teams, of course. Did you get a tip just now from the game? Yeah, whenever you log into the game, you get a did you know in your chat bar. And basically this one is saying that if you have things like Rings of Dueling with 7 charges, and let's say another one with 6 and 3 more with 4, you can combine them to be you can combine them back into 8 charges. Ever pay attention? What does it say about me? I don't know. Maybe there's a setting that disables them. I wouldn't be surprised. God damn, I got 14 whips from demons. And yet I'm still gonna get more. Ooh, that's a greater abyssal demon. That's a chance at card. Which means I'm not getting it, of course.
Slayer task completed.
1 in 350. A stupid mobile ad and it says only 1% can reach a spaghetti. Ah, so it's one of those. It's the super easy mobile games, but the player that they use during the ad is terrible. No luck. Ew, water fiends. Cancel that. Lizardmen. I do have to beat down lizardmen. A weirdly animated pasta machine making a fusilli pasta. Oh. Guess now's not really the time to go for Lizardman task. Or maybe. Oh yeah, I have an upgraded herb sack now. I forgot the inventory setup I use for this. I think it's like mostly prayer pots. Let's do 3 rows. And a stem. Oh, interesting. There's like multiple modes. I think I like it this way more. Alright, I also need my way to get there. Oh. Well, now I know exactly what I forgot. Ow. Ow. Why? Such a rude spawn. Longbone? Sure. I stayed on laggy server. This is a task that I would stop doing if I got the Dragon Warhammer. Because that's also an important thing I have to get. But alas, I've not hit the 1 in 3k. Ow. Bit of a guide on the cannon and why there's red squares here. So the red squares are wherever the cannon will shoot twice on the same enemy. And so you see these normally an enemy is one square, so if their one square is there, then the cannon would shoot them twice, but instead for big enemies, it is their southwestern tile. That counts as the tile that they are at, for the purposes of the cannon. Many deep dive into the launch. Humans are on the way to the moon right now. Surely we have more than one mission to the moon. One as major as Apollo back then. To travel around the moon entirely. 10 days. Ah. Okay, food. I need to take that food. Also, one thing I'm doing for this task specifically is I'm trying to stay next to a wall. Because it makes it that the lizardmen don't jump, which makes them untargetable and undamageable. So with them not jumping, I can always be attacking them. Sent you the mission map on Discord. I'll look at it later. Yeah. Possibly after stream. Okay, I can probably go down to one anti-poison and one ranging bot. Honestly, this is not my favorite task to do. Especially when this happens. I think there's a chance that we might return to Thursday streaming instead of Wednesday pretty soon. thank you for the streamer care package. It's gonna be a bit tough for me to do that here. Alright, I got a bit of an opportunity. See, this is why I bring stamina potions here. pretty good bit of money that we're getting from here, though. But alas, money isn't really my issue anymore. So much Mystic Earth. I think that's the last anti-poison I'll drink, though. I might pack up and leave soon. There's only so much I can wait before... for everyone to join before doing the yap I wanted. That's probably my last kill. No, I can definitely get this one too. Alright. So... So I've been meaning to show this off. So let's go to... I believe this is the one I'm using. Yes. So you'll notice that the page is in French. Don't worry, these are mistranslations, and I will be translating the mistranslations to you. I will be your Google Translation today. And in fact, I can probably just put the the playlist I usually use for Minecraft. Alright, so... Okay, so over here we got... Well, they outlined it for us, so sometimes they do that, and it makes it easier. So we have acid critique. Critical acid. That's one hell of an ingredient. What does it criticize? Over here we got Flia du Place, probably. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I don't think... those are a mess of words that all sound similar. Probably will make you mispronounce it. Howdy, Megan. How goes it? Take my boys. Don't worry, I will be showing you a bunch of mistranslations, and I will be translating it back into English. For instance, we have critical acid over here, instead of citric acid. Thank you for the follow, Mick92. How goes it, Megan? How was your stream? It was some art. Was it memes again? Alright, over here we got... Étagère faisant le coin. The shelf that does the corner. ESL Mills translation time? Yeah. Oh, Shades, howdy. The topic was, what did I get cancelled for? Oh, and for fans to guess. I see. Well, I just hopped off of RuneScape. Now we're looking at mistranslations. Must be a Drift Racer champ. True. Alright, over here we got... Poitrine de poulet frais sans peau désossée. Fresh, boneless, skinless chicken breast. Okay, so... This doesn't seem to be a mistranslation at all. This seems to be a misimaging. This doesn't look like chicken at all. Why is the chicken pink? Why is the chicken a slab, more importantly? Why does the chicken look like beef? Alright, what do we have here? La cuisson de bijoux. For cooking jewels. Bijou here, this word. That's the French for jewel. Oh yeah, there's also comments about each mistranslations at the bottom. The floor finishing the machine. Of course. It's the floor that gets finished by the machine. No, it's the floor that has become finished by the machine. Yes, a floor finishing machine. Acid critique. Yeah, actually, no, that one's a duplicate. We saw it earlier. It's critical acid. What's... I don't really understand this one. Oh. Pineapple cinnamon rolls without pineapple. Sure. Pâté de chat mouillé. Wet cat pâté. I don't really want this. we find everything at Costco, but thank you, but not for my lunch. You just say cat pâté. Yes, that is what is written here in French. Wet cat pâté. Includes a 2-inch face clamp. Yeah, well, that's... technically they got it right, but that's... adds a different connotation in French. On prend une pince visage, a clamp for your face, basically. What's going on here? Duo bar, butter soft. What does it mean? Wait, what the hell? Okay, you don't need me to translate this word. It's the same in English. It just doesn't have the bar on the top of the E. You know this has nothing to do with flip-flops. Okay, we got one that is that tells us what it is here. I just laughed mid sip of Dr. Pepper. Oh no! These are flip flops apparently. When the wheels turn tomato. Wait, no, it's not turn tomato. What? Turn totates? That's not a French word, is it? Did they stop mid-translation to write the English word? Like they were midway typing turn, and then they typed rotate at the end? $5,000 points for each $25 spent in farts. Apparently that's for a program called Optimum PC. Okay, what's going on here? Add 1 cup of hot milk or hot soup water for to mix for hot chocolate. Hot soup water. I think those 2 words are a bit too much. We only need hot water, really. Yapping stream. Yes, we're looking at mistranslations today, Agataza. Well, we just started, basically, but... we saw some good ones already. Energy chews. Mâchoires énergétiques. Energetic jaws. Energy jaws, or energetic jaws. I'm gonna head out, need an early sleep. Ah, no problem. Sleep well, Megan. Thank you once again for the raid. 6 œufs de canard. Duck eggs. That seems... That seems correct. Oh no, I think I understand why this is incorrect. It's because in French we have different words depending on if the animal is male or female. So like we have a duck, like we have a word for duck that is the male duck and a word for the duck that is the female duck. I forget what they are. But that's probably the issue with this one. Alright, those are wireless Bluetooth... Oh, god damn it, I forgot the word, but the things you put on your ears to listen to music. It's not the headset. Not quite the earbuds either. It more so like earbeans. Like headset without the mic. But yeah, they are wireless. This is a crab. In-ear headphones. Yeah, headphones. These are Bluetooth wireless headphones, by the way. This thing, right here. According to the French on the page. They're still called earbuds. Ah, okay. Pommeau de douche. Shower head. Does this look like a shower head to you? I hope not. If you are blind, or if you have a sight problem that stops you from reading those displayed on the... I don't know what that is in English, but do not use without help. Ask for help from someone that has a good sight and knows how to use the thingy. The stylus. Yeah, probably stylus. So an advice written for a blind person. Cet appareil contient des tasses midre. Spanish is helping out. Yes, it does help. Like, there's a lot of words that are similar in French and English. And Spanish. There's also this oddity right here. Interférence. Ingredients: eggplant, squash, onion, pepper, sweet, carrot, tomato, paste, sugar, garlic, sunflower oil, salt, basil, black pepper ground, acetic acid, dill. The aubergines. Écraser, like, that's the word for squashing, as in the verb. To like, whenever you crush something. Écraser. L'oignon. Well, onion. Peppered. The candy. the carrot, the tomato glue, the sugar, the garlic, okay, the sun petrol of flowers, the salt, basil, black pepper earth, the acetic acids, and the NF. No, dill. That's dill. That's actually correct. The dill. It's actually a word that I did not know what it was in English. But I guess just read it from up here. What's going on here? Amount before taxes. TPS, TVH. Okay, TPS is a tax. Oh, where he... What the... 100% tax, really? Recevez des mises à jour par SMS de votre enlèvement. Receive SMS updates for your kidnapping. Yes, I would like to receive updates when I'm kidnapped. I'm pretty sure potty is not a French word. I don't really get this one. Apprendre à aller. Yeah, that sounds a bit odd, but I'm not sure. Yes, absorbant. That's the wrong letter here. 5 couches protectrices. It's supposed to be protectress. Résiste aux fuites pour protéger. That's not a French word. It's supposed to be fuite. The R is too much. Neutralise les odeurs. Built-in attractant. Parfum intégré pour attirer les chiots. Perfume for attracting dogs. Well, no, that's not dogs, but that's the... That's puppies. Integrated perfume for attracting puppies. What's going on here? After the bug of year 2000, here comes the bug for 2023. I guess that's the life, but it's 23 years. Oh no, I see. Avis. For life. That's what's written here in French. For life. I don't understand this one. Okay, I see. After each E with a, between each E with an accent, they put a space. That's not supposed to be. Renverser les haricots sur pouf coussin. Spill the beans on... I forgot the words in English. You know, I can probably just put Google Translate here. Whenever I forget. I guess that's an English word. Something about cushions. Something about spilling beans on cushions. Ah, yes, lower price of $8 on cookies. Uh-huh. Super purchase! These are for cookie plates, like the things you put in the oven when you're cooking cookies. The normal price is $16.99, but you're saving 2 cents! This is a super purchase. Old-fashioned kettle cooked. I mean, it's not wrong. It's démodé. But the word you're looking for here is à l'ancienne. Démodé is when you have... it's when you're out of style, rather. Like when you're wearing old stuff. It's the wrong word to use here. Oh, no, I remember. So this is a greenhouse. Greenhouse without appointment. I'm glad that my greenhouse doesn't have an appointment. Iron some dry plummeting. Uh-huh. Weekly special. The original price is $8.99. The weekly special is $8.99. I'm not sure I get this one. You can win a Bosch refrigerator. You could win a Bosch dishwasher. I don't think I want to wash my dishes in that. Okay, this is something about sleeping. Ah, I see. The weakest authority on sleep in the nation. Wash before eating. Wash yourself before eating. Oh, I get it. Is that a mistranslation? Or is it just... like, they just decided that, oh, this is a different amount now. Like, it's 410 grams instead of 454 grams. Alright, Shades. Have fun. I mean, fun translate have. Thank you, Yoda. The chicken can... the beer can... chicken rub. Uh-huh. We saw this one earlier. It's the, it's the shower head. It's clearly a shower head, of course. For your coffee, of course. Bamboo boards are not dishwasher safe. The bamboo boards are not safes, as in the place you put your valuables in and lock, like that kind of safe, of dishwasher. Alright, so technically this is not incorrect, but it is also incorrect. This word is the slang for balls. Koi. Washish koi. February 30th. Uh-huh. What's going on here? This is too small. Yep, no. Fibre de consommateur de poteau. Consumer fiber. That's all you need to know. These bags are made from consumer fibers, apparently. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, so fry profond. Fry is not a French word. They did not translate that. Alright, so... Okay, I'll close this page. So this is actually, it might be pretty small for stream. I don't know how to fix that. But this is saying, pour de meilleurs résultats, le dégivrage samosa. Avant la cuisson et à mi-chemin, chiffre d'affaires. Okay, what was shift d'affaires? For better results, defrost samosa before cooking and midway revenue. Renew in close. Yes, I would like to renew on close instead of online. French confuses me. Yeah, these are not correct translations. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm retranslating the bad translations as if I was Google Translate. So here we have the pet clipper or the pet lawnmower. Mm-hmm. Look at that sweet shredded. Sweet coconut that is also shaved. All I know is my friend from Quebec had a dog named Pantouf. Why? Why? Why is his pet called Flip? Is it Flip? No, it's not Flippers. Slipper. Yes, Slipper. Why would you call your dog Slipper? Anti-confiture. Anti-jam. But jam as in strawberry jam. That kind of jam. Grass-fed butter. A grass-fed butter. As in, we fed the butter with grass. keeps mice and rats out. This stops mice and rats from getting out. It works a bit differently in French. Like, you keep the rats out, or you keep them in when you're in French. Find the edges of wood and metal studs or joists up to 38 millimeters deep. 19 millimeters. Uh-huh, 19 millimeters. Instead of 38. Ah, yes, this is clearly all in English. Like, look at all of this. I'm sure you all understand this English. What's going on here? Résistant aux rides. Wrinkle resistant. This seems to be for clothes. However, they use the word ride, which is the, Okay, I don't really know how to translate it, but when you get old, you start having them. Yeah, those kinds of wrinkles. Not the wrinkles you would get on your clothes, of course, but the wrinkles you would get as you get old. Without breaking your piggy bank. Without breaking the pig. Without breaking the pig, huh? Okay, we saw this one earlier. Noodle hands in slices. Handmade sliced noodles. But here it says hand noodle. No, noodle hands in slices. A comment says, be careful of not biting on a finger while eating. Ah yes, we also saw this one earlier. The $80 cookies. At somehow a lower price. We also saw this one. Oh, we're seeing a bunch of repeats now. Squares is not a French word. Square à la one. I don't understand this one. Check the actual template model against physical sync unit for the more accurate cut. Check the actual template against the enemy of the physical unit. Sync for the more accurate cut. Against the enemy, yes. The enemy unit. The enemy physical unit of the sink. Ever been to the subreddit r/Engrish? I have not been. I don't go much to Reddit. Yeah, this is an SRPG now for sinks. Will believe Gresk. This is supposed to be Greek, but Greek does not have an S. This is not correct. Like, where is Gresk? Okay, we've seen this one earlier as well. They took the word for safe. They translated it in French. However, they forgot to check the context of which safe is. And this word, coffre-fort, that's the safe where you put your money in. So you have a dishwasher safe. Like you put your money in the dishwasher. Or a microwave safe. Cooking jewels, we've seen this one earlier. Poêle en fonte, pré-assaisonné, pre-seasoned cast iron fry pan. To their credit, this is not incorrect. This is only incorrect because pré-assaisonné is in the context of food itself, and not the pan. Master Chef refrigerator. That's an interesting looking refrigerator, huh? I think I'd like to have one. Baby wipes. Wipes and babies. Uh-huh. Made in Canada. Made in China. We selling whole babies? Apparently. Okay, it's made in different places, depending on if you're French or not. If you're French, it's made in China. If you're not, it's made in Canada. I don't really understand this one. Mélangeur, une principale et sans fil bâton. Couteau à puce. Chip cutter, as in the computer chips. Yes, I can clearly create a computer chip with all of this. Yeah, microchips. Fresh from the potato. Light will automatically turn on when dark and off when it is light. The light will automatically turn on when dark, and then and off when farting. Uh-huh. Mixed nuts. Mixed screws. Though, to their credit, nuts is also... That's also a word we use... like, we use... Yeah, the hardware type of nuts. So technically it's a good translation, but it actually isn't. The correct word they wanted for nuts is noix. Not the same kind of nuts. But always nice to find them in hardware stores. If I was more fluent in Chinese, I wish I could check what they write. Yeah. Alright, so this word right here. This word right here, that's the slang for dick. That's not correct. No, that's did I say it's slang for dick? Yes, that's slang for dick. So, beef dick. Uh-huh. Of course. Oh, it's German. Spot the German with strawberries. Oh yeah, they translated German to French here. I don't understand here. But that word's not correct. That doesn't seem incorrect. Okay, so here the problem is this word right here. That's slang for banging. So, the taste of savage banging. Shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. That's not quite what we translated in French. Here we call it a pâté chinois. I don't understand why it's called that, but that's what we call a shepherd's pie. Faisant un combo à l'achat d'un sandwich ou d'un grill à rouleau. Ajoutez n'importe quel vieux petit sac hollandais et une eau de coquille. Shellfish water. Uh-huh. That doesn't really sound appetizing, right? And also old bag, right here. Décraseur de porte. Door uncrusher. I too would like to uncrush my doors. Yeah, crush doors. That's a really annoying problem to have. Korean citron juice drink. Korean juice. Lemon flavored Korean juice. Also known as pee. It could also be blood. Hopefully not. Okay, these are band-aids. What's the clock? Blister and burns seasonings. Uh-huh. Well, the lemon is yellow, so pee. Yeah, correct. But it's lemon-flavored Korean juice. So they added the lemon flavor to something else, basically. Yeah, I always season my blisters and birds. Yes, of course. Okay, so there's a bunch of words that are not translated here. Get is not French. Optimal de vos accessoires de douche, charbon infusé, ces essuies, que retirer seulement. This is a word salad that means absolutely nothing. These are not French sentences at all. Yes, it's a bunch of words that mean nothing. Durée de vie de votre huile Bolt EV 2022. Okay, I forgot how to translate this. The lifetime of your oil of your Bolt EV 2022 of Chevrolet is 0%. Oh no, the oil of my car died. It's not. It's not actually just your car. It's the oil of your electric car that died. Oh no! My electric car needs an oil change. Basically that. Boom. As in the palm of your hand. And not palm. As in the palm tree. Snow grips. Snow handles. This sentence is also wrong. Casual is not a French word. The battery does not go into maintenance mode after being charged for 24 hours. The battery does not go into maintenance mode after being accused for 24 hours. Yeah, after being accused for 24 hours. Accused of what? Of not being into maintenance mode, duh. Oh. Topless can opener. I understand why they translate this incorrectly, but this is a topless as in a woman. Topless can opener. Uh-huh. Just so like this is the Putz again. That's a microchip. I beg your pardon. Correct. Super lourd of war. Super heavy duty. Yeah, they translated the words correctly. Super is super, heavy is heavy, and duty is devoir. But I don't think that's what was supposed to be here. Let's find out. Très robuste. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh yeah, we saw that one earlier too. The Flower Sun Petrol. Is petrol an English word? Yes, it is. I remember. It was used in Worms. Yes, it's gas. Yes. I don't get this one. So let's move on to another page. Regardless of if you have a big head, a big watermelon head, or a small strawberry, it's a mask. Blueberry turnovers. Blueberry revenues. Big watermelon head or small strawberry head. No. Small strawberry. They didn't mention head. Here we have blueberry revenue. Comfortabilize yourself. This machine washes the cold separately. The cold as in when you have a cold and you're coughing and whatnot. Falls dry below. Do not iron over the conception. Do not dry clean. Or do not clean dry. PC cream. Glass blend peppy. Ice filled with pee. Uh-huh. I don't think I want that. But it is $9 off. Ah! Turkey and duck. Turkey, as in the country, the country of Turkey, and duck. Duck's not a French word. Yes, it is. It was the country. Whole people and duck. This Pelican anchoring kit of 0.7 kilogram is the perfect accessory for those who want to dive, fish, or swim. For those who want to dive, fish, or swim. I suppose that meant for those who want to dive. I suppose so too. Yeah, imagine the guy was trying to translate the word dive, but then they missed the V and they translated it anyway. So they translated the word die instead of dive. Do the chicken dance. Then transform your hands into beaks and do the French words. These are the onomatopoeia for the chicken noises in French. No, that's not. That's for the duck, if I remember correctly. The écouteurs vraiment sans fil. Truly wireless. Headphones. Headphones. The F is not supposed to be there. Traverses the rotten part. I don't think that's correct. The rotten part. No, not bard. Part. High quality beans. Tender. Eat steamed strawberry. Steamed strawberry, of course. Don't you enjoy your fruit steams? I know. A numb and spicy flavor. Numb as in... when you get... I forgot the word in English, but it's a medical term. Here, even the English is failing. Yes. Spicy part is correct, though. Numb, like when your hand goes numb. That kind of numb. Five to Kobe. If only it could realize the fives. Cake base. Round of your money. Or also round of your silver. The translator had a midlife crisis, or the rice itself. Yeah. Prevents museums from entering your nose. I'd be surprised if a museum can enter my nose. I don't know what that is. It looks like this. It's prevents museum from entering your nose. This is meant to prevent insects from getting into places. A mosquito net. Mosquito net hammock, apparently. Moule à donut en silicone anti-adhésif pour adoucir votre trou. To soften your hole. I wish we had such a website for German field translations. Uh-huh. These are pretty fun, yeah. Please don't litter. Don't throw away the trash. Absorption de lumière. Absorption de lumière, this is supposed to be light absorbent. But they put the word for light as in sunlight, so this absorbs sunlight, apparently. Quite magical when you think about it. Though I'm gonna have to end pretty soon. Yeah, that's ambitious. Levé à l'enfer. Clean in hell. I think that's pretty difficult of a place to get, huh? Wash yourself separately. This is something for a for cleaning clothes, but it says to clean yourself separately. Didn't need, no, you need to clean your clothes in hell. Apparently. Oh god. White bread. No condom added. I would hope that my bread doesn't have condoms. Yeah, that's not the correct word for... so basically... means no preservatives added. Correct. Is what it's supposed to be. But here we have no condoms added. Oh, it actually does explain here sometimes. Here we were supposed to see additive chimic. Additive chimic. Biscuits with chocolate raspberry. Biscuits with chocolate strawberry. That's a bit different berries. Waterfall feather filled pillow. Pillow with feathers filled with water. Or maybe they really taste like strawberry in French. Yeah, of course. Rabbit wings. Rabbit wings. Yeah? That's... I don't think rabbits have wings. I'm gonna ask Beatrix sometime. I'm surprised I haven't seen Kitsune today. Let's go to another one. I'm not too sure how to translate this one. Cold of washing of machine only. Yeah, no, this is terrible. Plummeting dry socks. Okay, shush. That's not a correct word. It would be kush. Proudly designed in Canada with the finest quality. Proudly designed in Canada. Proudly designed to Canada. Like bites. Like bites. But bites as in mosquito bites. Okay, so this is instruction for rice. At 3 cuts of water. Cuts, not cup. Or cup as in the wine cup. No, not wine cup, but the wine glass. Will the teaspoon? Yeah, that's not a French. Teaspoon's not a French word. So you freeze the water into a lock. Cut 3 slices. Let these melt. Yes, correct. Into a block. Yes. But this is a very botched translation here. Big nectarines produced in United States, imported from Chile. Yes, I wasn't sure if it was the same word in English. But it's produced in the United States, but imported from Chile. So, yeah, there's something fishy going on here. Is that the Chilean mafia at work? What the hell? Grapes, red grapes without. I would certainly hope that they don't have this thing. All right, so we have the slang for for dick here again. So we have small dicks. Big compliments. Did they mean seeds? Probably. Fits select golf shoes. Adapts everywhere golf shoes. The practice. Practice makes perfect. Okay, I don't have an English translation here. You will enjoy the night sky by eating clear domes. Comment says it takes a galactic mouth and steel teeth. I don't know what to comment on in this insane translations. There's not much to comment. I understand. For babies 3 months old plus. For babies 3 years old plus. If you're French, you have to use it older. Concentrated. Attentif. As attentif meaning concentrated, but like you're focused on your homework. Concentrated. That kind of concentrated. Yeah, 58 pages. Yeah, there's a lot of pages in this. I'm probably gonna stop pretty soon. In fact, I should probably stop now before I keep going. Oh, yeah, there's special kinds of hyperfixations. Yeah, though this was not all put in the same time. This is a product of at least a decade. Maybe a decade and a half. Because this website existed when I was in high school. The special kinds of hyperfixations worth the concentration. Ah, I see. Yeah, I understand. But no, that was fun. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by today's stream. That was quite good. I think that was a good change of pace for an April Fools. Alright, let's see who I'm gonna go visit tonight. I have someone. He's back. We have an old school RuneScape player. He's gonna go do some Mandos, it would seem. Thank you for the streamer care package. These are the raid messages if you want to use them. Everyone can use the first one, subscribers can use the second. Oh, I forgot to switch the category off of old school RuneScape. Oh well. That's fine. The Prey emote is free on my end. Oh. Alright. But yeah, we're gonna go see Bean Man. They're currently about to do bandos from the looks of it. They're getting their kills. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining today's stream. My next one is gonna be on Sunday. I'll be deciding what to do with Kitsune and Rio. Which will probably be more Rabbit and Steel. Maybe Beatrix will join us as well. But yeah, that's it for me today. I hope you all have a good rest of the day and a good night if you're going to sleep. And I hope I can see you all next time. Bye bye!